shut up for a minute? We gotta get you the fuck out of Dodge, man. We're going to Vegas tonight.
What are you talking about, Vegas?
Vegas, baby, Vegas.
Hey, welcome back, subscribers, and to those new people stopping by for the first time, hey, you know what, welcome to you guys too. If you find this interesting, go ahead and like and subscribe. And I'm only saying that because I want everybody to get a good idea of how this is going to progress over a 3-day period, to give some people the idea of how much money they could possibly make in a 3-day trip to Las Vegas. So there's going to be a little link I'm going to put up at the top, which is going to be the intro to this little video. And just go ahead and watch the last 5 minutes of it, and that should get you up to speed with what I'm doing here. I'm going to make one final tweak to this. And I don't know why I didn't think of this earlier, but it's something worth a shot. And what I'm going to do here, of course, is on that second tier, after you lose on that first tier, you pretty much have to go for one empty roll. But in a lot of my experience in testing, I see a lot of 2s, 3s, 11s, 12s come in before that point's established. So at least we could probably profit a little bit on that one roll. And of course, if a point isn't established, then you can of course wait till the 7 comes in and then do it all over again. The other good option is if the point is a 4, 9, or a 10, then you've also made money. So it kind of covers a great deal of the numbers, with the exception of course, of the 5, 6, and 8. So that's just the final tweak I'm going to do, and that's going to come at the come out roll, starting that second tier. So anyway, with that in mind, go ahead and look over my shoulder as I go ahead and tackle this session. I'm currently up, I think, $605. I think that's where I was. Yeah, I think it's $605. And we're on our way to almost having our entire bankroll secured. Of course, the original bankroll is $500. But in order for me to completely secure it, I like to at least have, $200 in addition to that. And starting off at the 4-hour mark, moving on to the 4.5-hour mark, I'm pretty confident I'm going to be able to do just that. So let's head to the casino. Okay, and there you have it. I'm up $100. I'm going to go ahead and stop right there. As you can see, this is the first time I've ever tried that, and I keep forgetting to put that $5 bet up there, as you saw. But you get the idea. Had I put the bet up there, then it would have won. But it's just something else to think about. I think it's actually a very good idea. I'm going to try to incorporate in all of my sessions from here on out. It doesn't, of course, take any additional bankroll. And I think it's a very good bet on the come out roll. Just because if it isn't a point that's established, then you're covering all the numbers. And if it is the 4, 9, or 10, that's the point, then you're also going to be making money off of that one roll. Okay, so that brings me up to roughly, I don't know, we'll call it $710. And we'll end with that. So starting from here on out, I'm going to do just one more session before I completely secure my entire bankroll, and that way it should cover me for the duration of all this. Keep in mind, people, that if you're using a simulator, be sure to clear out your cache and clear out your cookies prior to every session. And I say that, or at least once a week or whenever. And I say that just because there's a good possibility that this could keep track of your play. And I've noticed a lot of strange anomalies that have happened. And I don't know. Yeah, it's very random. It's random enough for me to think that it's a good simulator to use. But in the back of my mind, I always think that these things are going to put cookies on your computer and track how you play. And whatever you do, don't go ahead and refresh your page. And I'll show you what I mean. You see how that's checked. If I were to just go ahead and refresh the page, then what happens? It's still checked. So that shows me that at least they're on their end, they're somehow tracking it. I don't know. It's something to just at least keep in mind to make sure that you are keeping the entire thing as clean, quote unquote, as you can. So anyway, that in mind, I'm going to bring this to an end. You guys have a great day, a better tomorrow, and Shokti Kap.